Good morning and welcome to Wednesday's maths lesson. Lovely to see you all, even though it's virtually. So I'm going to ask you, as always, to start with our fast five. So pause your screen and have a go at doing as many of these questions as you can in the next 5 minutes. Off you go. Try your best. Okay, well done. If you've completed all of them, fantastic. If you had a really good go, just as brilliant. Let's go through the answers and you can tick mark your own to see if you got them right. Let's go. So 8 add 7 is going to be 15. 17 take away 4, we're going to get 13. 37 add 32, we're going to get 69. We're going to get 67 take away 54. So 67 take away the 50 is going to get us to 17. And then take away the 4 is going to be 13. We have got 75 add 24. So 75 add the 20, 95 add the 4, 99. 92 take away 35. So 92 take away the 30 gets us down to 62. And then take away the 5 gets us down to 57. 37 add 48 is 77. And then add the 8 is going to get us to 85. 52 take away 13, so 52 take away the 10 is going to get us to 42, and then take away the 3 is going to get us to 39. 7 times 10 is going to be 70. 3 times 7 is going to be 21. 6 times 5 is going to be 30, and 6 times 6 is going to be 36. Well done. If you've got all of those right, absolutely fantastic. Keep trying, keep working out, keep drawing our methods, keep practicing. Well done. Okay, so today we're going to read pictograms again using our 2s, our 5s and our 10s. We're going to read the information the pictogram is telling us. Is it a pictogram about shoes or animals or favourite food, whatever? We're going to check the key to see what we're counting in. So look at that little picture in the corner. Are we looking at 2s, 5s or 10s? We're going to look at the totals we need to make and show them on a pictogram. If we have to show a half a step, we will show it as half a picture. And then we'll have a go at answering questions using the information, using the words most, least, many, more, and all together. Okay, so let's have a go today at this kind of work, this learning. Okay, so we're going to be looking again at our multiples of 2, 5 and 10. So our numbers that we get when we times by 2, 5 and 10, and the numbers that are divisible, they can be divided equally by 2, 5 and 10. Pictogram, we know, is a diagram that shows information, shows amounts using pictures. Total, how much we've got all together. How many more is the amount. So we've got one amount and then we've got another more, and we've got a bit more of it. So how much more is one number than another? So I always think of it as age. So my sister is 27 and I am 30. So I am 3 years older than her. So that's how many years more than her I am. I'm 3 years older than her, 3 years more than her. Most is our biggest, our big number, and least is our smallest. So let's use that language really carefully. I wanted to do one together with you, first of all, because I really suggest using a bar model diagram to help you when you're looking at how many more than. And lots of years, this is a question that lots of children find tricky, so really use your bar model. So how many more is 12 than 3? So 12 is our big number, that's our whole number, that's our number we're looking at, the biggest number, because we're not looking at what is 12 add 3, we're looking at how much bigger 12 is than 3. How many years, how many ones, how many tens bigger is it than 3? So we've got 12 is our big whole number that we want to make, and we've got 3. And then we want to know how many more you need from 3 to get to 12. How much more is 3 than 12? So it's got our part here, hasn't it? Our big part here. Now we know that when we have a part missing, so our part is what we're looking for, how much we can add to 3 to get to 12, how much more 12 is than 3. When we have a part, we know we can take away to find out what the part is. We add to get our whole, but we can take away to get our part. So we can do 12 take away 3, and we can all work that out in our heads, counting back. 11, 10, 9. So our answer is 9. So we know that this missing part is 9. So how many more is 12 than 3? My answer is 9. It's 9 more. 9 more than 3 makes 12. Okay, got it? Brilliant. So really think about that today. Draw that bar model if you need to. Okay, so we've got a picture and we've got a pictogram, sorry, that's made up of pictures, and we have got to complete the statements below. And we know this is to do with school dinners. So each of these blocks shows me how many school dinners were eaten on each day in a school. So what is the key? What does each shape equal? So we look at that first of all. What, remember from our steps of success? We look at the key. So the key equals 10. So each one of these kind of, oh, why did it go over there? Type. So each one of these, kind of shapes is going to be worth 10. So on Monday, something school dinners were eaten. So how many school dinners were eaten on Monday? So we're going to go to Monday. Here's Monday. I'm going to underline it. And then we're going to count each of these shapes in 10. Let's go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So I've got 60. And then I've got an extra half. So what's half of 10? Half of 10? It's 5. So I've got 60 and then I've got a 5. So how many school dinners were eaten on Monday is 65, because I've got a 60 and a 5, and 60 add 5 makes 65. Okay, now this is when it gets a little bit tricky. So I'm going to put in this box as well, 65. Okay, so 65 school dinners were eaten. Okay, excuse me. How many more were eaten on Monday than Tuesday? So now this is when I've got my bar model to help me. So on Monday, how many more were eaten on Monday than Tuesday? So I know that Monday is my big day, because that's where the more were eaten. So I know that Monday will be my whole number. So on Monday, we've already worked that out. We had 65 meals. Now let's work out together Tuesday. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So on Tuesday, there were 50. So how many more on Monday than Tuesday? Well, we've got to work out what this part here is going to be. And to work out a part, we can do take away. So our big number will go first, our whole number, and we will do 65 take away 50 equals. So let's have a go at drawing that to work it out. So we're going to draw 65. I'm going to draw my 6 tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got to take away 5 tens and 0 ones. So I'm going to take away 5 tens. So I'm going to cross it out using a red. Cross out 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. How much have I got left? Well, I've got a 10, and I can count my ones, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So my answer is 15, and I can check it's right by going 50, add 15, make 65. 5 and 1 is 6, 0 and 5 is 5. So it's 15 more. So there were 15 more eaten on Monday than Tuesday. So we can compare them. Best way to do it is do that bar model to really help you understand what it's going to be. Okay, well done. Right, now we're going to have a go, and I'm going to let you have a little bit of a go at this one. So let's unpick each statement and see if it's true or false. So on this one, we've got to tick the statements that are correct. So we're going to see which ones are true and which ones are false. So let's check the key. How many stars? How much is 1 star? It's 10. And we're looking at popular vegetables, carrots, peas, and broccoli. What is the most popular vegetable? So 95 chose the most popular vegetable. So find the most popular vegetable and count and see if it did have 95 people like it. So pause the video now and have a go. Okay, well done. So the most popular vegetable, the one with the longest amount of stars, is our carrots. So let's count our stars and see if we are right. So each star is 10. Let's go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Add half a star is 5, so it's going to make it 95. So 95 chose the most popular vegetable. I'm going to give it a tick because it is right. That was 95. Fantastic. Right, 40 more people chose peas than broccoli. So we are going to compare peas and broccoli. So draw your bar model now on your papers with peas at the top because that's the one that's got more, and broccoli down here as a part, and fill in your bar model with the information from the board, and then tell me what's this extra part, how much more is it? Pause the screen and have a go now. Okay, well done. So let's count first of all peas because that's our big number. That's what we're looking at, how many more to make it the same as peas. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So 70 people, 70 people like peas. And how many people like broccoli? 10, 20, 30. Okay. So now we're going to work out what this part is, and to work out our part we take away. So we're going to do 70, take away 30. And I can do this one in my head. So I'm going to do 7 tens, take away 3 tens is 4 tens, and then 0 ones, take away 0 ones is 0. So my answer is 40. So 40 more people liked peas than broccoli. So that is going to be true as well. Well done. Okay, last one. Only 3 people chose broccoli. Is that true or false? Pause the screen and have a go now. Okay, you should have not ticked this one. It's false, it's wrong, because it's not 3 people, because each star equals 10. So we have to count in tens. 10, 20, 30. So 30 people chose broccoli, and I can add that on the end to show that I understand why it is false. Okay, well done, fantastic, really good thinking, really good problem solving. Now, there is a quiz that you can do, which is all about reading the pictograms and counting in 2s, 5s and 10s. And then there is also an assignment. You can find this activity as an assignment on Teams, or it's under the resources as a worksheet that you can do. So it's just like what we've been doing together. It's got a pictogram, which has got a key. You've got to answer the questions and fill them in. And the same here, you've got to fill them in, type them in, the answers. There are how many pink marbles, how many cakes were sold on Wednesday. And then you've also got some extra bits and pieces to do down here as well. Okay, so you can either do that as an assignment. I really would encourage you to go on and do the Teams quizzes and the assignments on there, because it's a lot easier for us. We can mark it straight away and give you feedback, and then you don't have to worry about emailing it to us either. But if you can't get on Teams for any reason or it doesn't suit you, then you can do this as an activity on paper and email it to us as well. But there is a quiz and an assignment to do with pictograms on there. If you finish both of those and you want a stretch, you can find this in the resources folder as well. And this is one of the true or false ones, when you've got to go through and tick whether they're true or false, the statements that are correct. And you can find that under resources as well. But there is an assignment and a quiz on Teams. It is like kind of what the standard, what we'd expect everyone to do. And then this is extra stretch if you need to. Enjoy exploring pictograms today and answering lots of questions. If you're stuck on anything, give us an email, and I'll see you later on. Bye for now.